that.
Yeah, and I'm sure like being able
So
to
that's sort of
like better facilitate your own like identity and like be in better control of that. I mean, that is a lot of like what psychology and therapy is like, kind of supposed to help people, resolve
yeah,
and be able to be comfortable with and happy with.
yeah, totally. So yeah, we'll see. Whatever I do next will have something to do with that. I hope.
Dope.
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, it's. I definitely wanna like. I'm really interested in interfaces. After reading this book of another MIT professor, who
You're a big MIT fangirl, aren't you?
well, no, it's not like I'm an MIT fangirl. I think that I'm just a fan of MIT. I think again the culture. No, but like the MIT sort of building and experimentation, sort of scientific.
You're a big fan of like
or
the
at least just
ethos.
innovating. Yeah, of like being in these maker spaces where people are like thinking about these problems and have the technological expertise and technical expertise, which I don't. I don't have the hard skills. I don't know how to. I'm not an engineer, but it's nice to sit with engineers because they can actually do stuff. I'm like the person there seeding ideas and then seeing other people can build it. So there's a perfect place for that. But anyways, he has this book. His name is David Rose. He has this book called Enchanted Objects, and he sort of, is pushing back against this sort of screen industry and screen culture, and is sort of advocating for technologists to build tools again, like tools that have greater powers, not just more screens, so that we can still like use our bodies and use our minds and exercise.
You think this would
certain...
get like a VR?
No, not VR. So like again, some of the experiments he's run have been very simple. Like he has a pill box. He did a pill box that has an alarm so that you can remember to take your pill and not just use your phone alarm for everything. Then he found that people respond more to like objects that remind you to do something, or like an umbrella that tells you the weather.
I see.
So you're like interacting with objects that have a little. The reason the book's called Enchanted Objects is that they have more like technological capabilities and are developing and are doing more things rather than having everything centralized on your phone.
It's a very interesting, different decentralization.
Yeah, and so he talks about like how in our collective sort of shared imagination of the future, where we had like flying cars and or in like folklore where broomsticks could let us fly, and we're using.
So he wants to make like a smart everything.
Yeah, so he's very much like a smart home IoT kind of guy, and I think I would love to work in that space because I don't want to do, and I think especially after a year of Zoom, to just be on my phone the whole day. Anyways,
what do you think then about like VR stuff? Because like there are a lot of new like